times.
Yes, you have.
And I think pronounced it correctly.
Yes. Well, I hope.
Thanks to you.
Well, I did a little legwork, as you know I do sometimes. The ghameshlougy family down in Virginia. And nice ball, but over top of the head of the intended receiver.
Dakari Carter.
But I Googled the last name of ghameshlougy, and it came up. And the first thing I see is an Instagram account of LaToya ghameshlougy. So, well, you know me. I'm not shy, so I just sent her a message and, came across this name. I'd like to know the pronunciation. Could you help me? And she said, yes, and gave me the pronunciation. I said, thank you very much. And then we got to talking, and, of course, it ended up her son, and that is blocked. Ball rolling around. It could be picked up, and it'll roll out of bounds. And I believe the punter is hurt off of that block.
Yeah, Landon Wilson for West Virginia Wesleyan came in absolutely untouched. 5'10 freshman out of Atlanta, Georgia, and he not only just enveloped the ball, but looked like he clipped the punter, which is legal when you actually touch the ball. And that's just a breakdown in the blocking scheme for Charleston.
Hayden Pack, he's up and walking off. But anyway, back to my story. She said, yeah, that's my son, Eli, that plays for the Bobcats. So, I thanked her, and she thanked me for, going the little extra step to find the pronunciation of the name. And she told me that she needed a shout-out for the parents of Eli. And I said, well, sure. So LaToya, and I believe it's Ernest ghameshlougy down in Virginia. I just wanted to say hi, and thank you very much for helping me out with the pronunciation of your last name and Eli's last name. So LaToya and Ernest ghameshlougy.
You know what? I will say for our listeners, you and I, we do our absolute best because it's important. It's important to the family. Yes. It's important to the players. We absolutely do our absolute best. Sometimes we don't get the pronunciation keys from opposing SIDs or athletic departments, but we do our best to get it
right
correctly. And if we don't, we apologize. It's not for lack of effort and lack of research in your case, trying to get the names correct.
You and I were joking before we went on the air about, it's D2.